Good morning, collective. Happy, beautiful Saging of the Soul Sunday. It's been a while since we've been here with our ancestors. I've been called for weeks. I haven't been back here since, I look rough, I don't care, it's Sunday. I've been here since I've moved, and I've been getting called to come see my grandparents. I can't see anybody, the sun's in my eyes. And so here we are. So I thought we'd pull some cards and get some messages of clarity for those of you who like it. Since we're with our ancestors, let's pull from our ancestor oracle. Thank you, Grandma and Grandpa. I did my offering mix. I don't know if you can see above the little offering form today. Been laying down for about an hour. I'm at 45 minutes. And just laying with them, getting downloads. And it's, we're here even before church starts. Thank you, high vibrating ancestors, spirit guides, divine instant beings, source of light energy. I love it, I love it, I love it. Oh my gosh. The patriarch and the matriarch. I did it opposite. So we have number 3, the matriarch. Matriarch. Oh, I can't say it. Nurture the harvest. It's like something that you're building. Something that you've been building. It's like your ancestors have you cloaked, if you will. And I love that this matriarch has a purple cloak, if you will, holding this infant child. And her hand is on like the city, if you will, or what she's building. And then we have the patriarch, number 4, unapologetic. And so he has his hands like on a, it's not a staff, but has his hands on something symbolic, obviously. And there's warriors underneath it. Kind of see it a little bit there. So, your ancestors are calling for you to be unapologetic with this new harvest, the things that you've been harvesting. The seeds that you have been planting, and not to apologize. A lot of people may not understand the choices that you make or think that you're crazy. It's just not making sense to other people, and it's not for them to make sense. Oftentimes we plant seeds, not all the times a week, if they come to fruition, great. If not, but we plant seeds along our way. How are you planting seeds along the way as well as watering them unapologetically? Your ancestors want you to be unapologetic for the steps that you make in your life. This is standing in your power. This is recognizing that you're cultivating something greater than your ancestors, greater than I just heard the little life that I lead. It's more than your little life. It's not a little life. It's something amazing, something abundant, is what I just heard. How are you able to nurture the harvest? By having emotions. So my throat's itching. By having, thank you, the Blue Jays are Blue Jaying. Number 30. So we have 334, Mother of Water, emotional self-care. Part of that harvesting is how did your ancestors deal with their emotional self-care? A lot of us come from immigrants, right? People who came from other countries, and they didn't have the luxury of having emotional self-care. They were brought into, if they came over to the United States during the Depression or during different times, if you will, whenever your ancestors got here, where it wasn't about self-care, it was about doing, working so they can make a better life for the children that came after them, for their children, for their grandchildren, for their great-grandchildren, right? And so that's also part of breaking cycles of not managing, I shouldn't say not managing, but not having emotional self-care, not having emotional regulation. How are you able to manage your emotions while you're harvesting? This is like nurturing. Oh, okay. So the harvest that you're nurturing is internal as well. While you are building this empire, if you will, building a life for you, in your family, even if you don't have children, the world at large. I'm looking at all these bees around me. There's like all these bees buzzing around here, looking for something sweet. how are you able, and did I show you the, and we've pulled her before, Mother of Water, emotional self-care. They weren't able to think about how they felt about certain things. Some of them did, but we know the history of this country is very bleak, right? People wonder why things are going on the way they are. History repeats itself if we don't do something different. And we haven't been doing something different here in this country, in the United States. We just keep doing the same shit, right? Expecting different results. It's time for you to rise and shine. We have another mother here. This is the Mother of Fire, number 25, which is 7. This is great. And she's nurturing. She has if you will, a white baby, a black baby, and then 2 other children holding eggs. And so this again is about harvesting something new, as well as cleansing yourself. So you may need to do some emotional cleansing, some emotional releasing. You may be called to have a fire, have a fire pit. If you can't have a fire pit, burn a candle and a vision, certain emotions being burnt away is what I'm hearing. This is part of your harvesting. This is a part of you unapologetically also expressing yourself, harvesting a new way for people to express themselves, not to get lost in, I hate saying this little term, but lost in the sauce of the world, the hustle and bustle, work, 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 work. Even if you don't like something, you still do it anyway because that's what you've been conditioned to believe. That's not what we're doing anymore. What does the Cosmic Record Oracle want us to know? What does the Cosmic Record Oracle want us to know? This is a big deck here. Hold on. Let me get it. Let me shuffle the other way. It's hard with this one. Okay. All right, Spirit. What does the Cosmic Record Oracle want us to know with this? Help our ancestors out here. Help us out here. And this one came to the side, so we will pull this out in case we need it. That's right. That's right. Redefine. So we're redefining ourselves, redefining our lineage, redefining the path, right? By clearing the clutter from your hearts and release those with that no longer align with your life's path. We've been getting, like, for the last 2 weeks, it's been a lot about releasing people and situations that no longer serve us. There's something coming. There's something coming that needs to have the space in your life, and it's unable to be brought upon you and in your life because there's not enough space, because there's too much other bullshit going on around you. Every choice you make shapes your future. Now is the time to reassess the relationship and goals that no longer serve you. Making room for more joy and growth. Right. Making room for more joy and growth. And then the next one is move lightly. And it almost like the sun, but it's like a big balloon carrying her away. So what are you trying so hard to control is often what you most need to release. And the reading I did last night is about, it talked a lot about, like, holding on to things that need to be released. When you stop attempting to hold everything in your hands, the universe will lay down a path that is more aligned with you. Let go of what isn't yours, and what is truly meant for you will flow your way. All of the cards are saying the same. So maybe your ancestors weren't able to do that. They weren't able to harvest as much because they weren't able to let go. And that's like generational cycles, generational curses. You're the curse breaker of your family, right? You're the one who's changing it for your whole bloodline, right? They were unable to do it, right? And so you are the one your ancestors have been waiting for, chosen one. You're the one they've been waiting for this whole entire time. And here you are. So Spirit is saying, it's like, even the message last night, it's like you're benefiting from holding on to things that no longer serve you. It's preventing you from harvesting certain things. And the holding on may be the emotional piece. Maybe you've already let the person go, or you've let the situation go, right? But you're still holding on to the emotional piece of it and haven't dealt with the emotions or the weight that this person or the situation, how this really affected your life. Yes, you may have let them go, but is there some residual things that need to be kind of looked at, dealing with the emotions here? This is why the emotional self-care. Both of your divine masculine and divine feminine are showing up for here with the matriarch and patriarch here. They're all showing you it's time to release these things that no longer serve you, right? And if you've already released them, then it's looking at the emotions that came along with being a part of this and releasing it. And I apologize, we're out of time. I hope you're healthy and happy, full of joy. May you love and be loved. Heal. Don't harm. Have a great